Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We are currently at the Echo Lake Lumber Place. I believe that's what it's called. I'm going to be trying to scrap stuff while I'm doing the intro here. Last episode we finished off pretty much all of the side quests in Far Harbor, but there's still one big important one that I want to do, and we're going to get that right outside Far Harbor. It involves the robot Pearl, who has been just kind of floating there and waiting for us the whole time. And I think overall it's going to be a fun, good one to do. I was actually looking up part of it. You know what? We're doing it this episode, so I'm just going to say what it is. We're going to a vault. We are going to a brand new vault that was introduced in this DLC. And one thing I looked up and found out about it, which, thinking back, it does make sense. This is the only vault that shows up in a DLC, from what I read. Every other DLC for New Vegas or Fallout 3, I guess maybe you could count some of the expansions for Fallout 76 as DLC, but we aren't thinking about Fallout 76 right now. But yeah, out of all the DLC, this is the only one that features its own vault that you can only find here. I don't know why I included that only find here part. Obviously, vaults can't move, so you can only find them where they're actually at. But yeah, don't worry, after we're done scrapping all this, I'm not going to worry about taking any of the materials back. I still got to get all the materials from Dalton Farm too. And we still got to scrap all the stuff at the National Park Visitors Center or whatever, and Old Longfellow's cabin. We'll probably start off next episode by doing Old Longfellow's cabin, because that's when we'll be picking up Nick Valentine, and we got to grab him from there anyway. But yeah, we still got to scrap both of those and get the materials back to Sanctuary in the Commonwealth. That's where I always bring the materials, because Sanctuary is the only settlement that I care about building up, and I build it up to a minimum degree anyway. But yeah, I know I could probably do supply lines, honestly, and just send all the supplies around like that, and then they would all share their workshop stuff. But I don't know, that takes more effort, and I'm already getting all the supplies and stuff here anyways. I can just bring it back on my own, you know? That's my whole thought process on that. Plus, if I keep the supply line around, then other settlers and other settlements will start to use my stuff in Sanctuary, and no, I ain't having any of that. Now you can see this is a pretty sizable settlement too here. It extends all the way down here through the logging area. You got some conveyors that you might be able to set up with something. I know the conveyors you can build in the contraption workshop. You can actually set those up on machines and stuff and have them do stuff. I've never really looked into that, though. I don't know how easy it is, how hard it is, I'd assume just by the way Bethesda has made this game, if you want to do anything particular or serious with it, Bethesda's probably went out of their way to make it really hard to do that. Considering everything else I've done in this game that I wanted to do a specific way, I've just hit a roadblock with how Bethesda coded it. But we aren't really... We don't have to worry about that right now. That's not even pertaining to this. Oh my god, there's some, like, in the water too? I think I've just about circled around here. I just need to get the stuff in the building, and I'm sure I can scrap, yeah, that whole barn there. I can even get rid of the hedges. Okay, yeah, there's still a good bit of stuff to scrap here, and I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. The whole point was to scrap this while I was doing the intro, so I didn't have to worry about finding things to talk about, and I've run out. Let's get all these logs. That's a decent amount of wood. I'm sure at Sanctuary I have thousands upon thousands of wood at this point, just from scrapping everything like I do. Okay, for this, we're actually gonna go down to the bottom floor, and we'll probably just work our way up there. The other weird thing about these Far Harbor settlements is I never set up any kind of recruitment beacon or anything, and people are just kind of showing up on their own. Like, I think there's already 3 settlers here. And they're just gonna stay here and live here because there's no food already at this settlement. It doesn't come with any crops or anything. I don't think it even comes with a water pump. And you know I'm not going to give that to them. No, that would take some of the precious supplies that I'm bringing back to Sanctuary. It was their decision to move here. Knowing that there wasn't anything else set up here, they just expect me to give them all this stuff? Like, no, that's not how that works, ma'am. Make it yourself with the nothing that I am leaving you. Yeah, you're not going to make it with anything around here. You got to go out and scavenge and find your own damn stuff and come back and make your own water source. That's how I do things around here. If you can't figure that out, then, well, you shouldn't be living in the post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland, honestly. Okay, get rid of the painting. This floor's going pretty good. Okay, can't get that paper. We still got all the ghoul bodies here, too. All these people are just going to be living here with the dead ghouls for a while. I mean, eventually they'll despawn. I just have to stay out of the area for a decent amount of time, and then they'll despawn. And honestly, I don't plan on coming back here, so they won't be living with them for too long. That's why I should just periodically come back to this settlement every 23 hours. I don't know how long it takes for the place to reset, but if it's 24 hours and I come back every 23 hours, they will always be here living with these dead ghoul bodies. Just as a reminder, they need to clean shit up themselves, you know? Can't do everything for them. Oh my god, there's so much stuff on these shelves, dude. I like the aluminum. Aluminum is something that I'm always running low on because I use it to do power armor paint jobs, and I use it to make power armor displays too, so I like that I'm finding a good bit of it here. Okay, up here to this floor now. Always more. Oh, at least this floor is kind of ruined, so I don't think there should be as much stuff on the shelves. Ooh, that's nice. I'm glad that got rid of that whole pile there to kind of flatten out this area. That's one thing I ran into while building up Sanctuary that I wasn't a huge fan of. You can scrap everything, but there's still just piles of papers and stuff on the floor that will actually bump up whatever you put on them a little bit. Like, there's actual height to it, and I find that very annoying because I want everything to be nice and flat like this. Oop, up these stairs. I think this is the last floor, and we can finally be done here like 10 minutes in. So much for doing this while I was doing the intro, right? Alright, get rid of that. Locker. This desk. Crate. Oh, no, there's one more floor. I was wrong. So much stuff. I chose this one because I figured it'd be easier than the National Park one to scrap, but now that I'm doing it, I'm not so sure that was the right idea. Gotta get the attic here, and then finally we should be done. We got duffel bags, bunch of random boxes. Will this get rid of the pile? It got rid of the pile. I love that. Why can't Sanctuary do that? Why can't the base game do that? Because it looks so much better without the pile of junk on the floor. I think everything is gone. We can't get rid of these piles, sadly. But everything else is done. We'll come back for these supplies at some point. But I would like to, 10 minutes in, get on with what I want to do this episode. Let's go to Far Harbor. Okay, so like I said earlier, just outside the gate here, we have Pearl, who's been trying to talk to us, but I've ignored her this entire time.
You're back.
I am.
Are you that detective I've heard about?
Who said I was a detective?
Mayor Avery said that someone new had arrived on the island, investigating a missing person. That must be you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The Louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide.
Is
for
it
your
pre-war
time.
money?
Please,
It is.
You must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker.
Oh,
the
no, not
financier
Ezra
of the
Parker.
hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
I'm afraid that
Damn.
any further negotiations will have to be with my employers, though I'm sure they would be more than fair with you. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open.
I passed the red one,
my
but not the orange
employers
one.
are
Come on.
quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
I guess so.
Okay,
I'm done playing
Oh,
20 questions
thank
with you.
goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Where is it again?
The Cliff's Edge Hotel, just up the coast from town. You really can't miss it. Shall we be off?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
Alright, you have an option to just meet her there, and we do already have it marked here. It's really not far from the town. We could have just walked there, but I like walking with the NPCs because sometimes they have some unique dialogue as you're walking or running with them. At least I found that in Skyrim. I don't know if that's fully true in this game. But either way, it's no big deal. It's nearby, like I said. They have a Super Duper Mart here in Far Harbor. Super Duper Mart is
Looks
everywhere.
like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The island's building inspector ought to be fired.
From a nuclear missile. Fired from a nuclear missile. Get it? Because it's the nuclear Armageddon? She doesn't know that. She's obviously pre-war, as I'm sure most of the residents of the hotel are. Like I said, it is a vault we're going to. So who knows if they've even seen the outside world. She said that Ezra Parker was the financial guy of the hotel we're going to, I guess? Which, I don't think we have financial guys in the post-apocalypse. So that sounds very pre-war to me. But I guess we'll find out. Is that it right there? How did I not notice this big building here? Oh no, I think I did. I think I tried to avoid it when I walked past here, because I didn't want to discover a new location. Well, we're going there now. That's all that matters. She does walk kind of slow, though, if I'm being real. This is a decent-sized hotel. Are we stopped? Nope, we're still going. Cliff's Edge Hotel. Are there any enemies around? I mean, it would make sense if there weren't, because she had to leave here. Unless the enemies just completely ignored her and she ignored them, but it would make sense if there weren't enemies here. That's not always the case, though. My loot list for this place is actually divided into two sections. We have the hotel itself and then the vault. So I will probably be looking for the two things in the hotel itself first before we go in. Oh, nope, we're still going. Oh, there's the vault entrance right here. There's a car on top of it. That's the thing. That's the thing by Sanctuary that opens up the
I
vault.
wish we still had the staff to keep up this area of the hotel. It's in quite a state of disrepair. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
I'm gonna look around here first.
Very well. We can commence into the hotel as soon as you are ready.
Alright, like I said, I'm gonna look around the actual hotel itself first. I want to see in here, I guess this isn't where they opened the vault from. The one by Sanctuary had a little thing like that next to it, and that would open the vault, but I guess not. The two things we're looking for is a lunchbox and a trapper's note. One of each. And I will most definitely... Oh, are we... Okay. We're actually... Okay. I didn't realize we were coming through here. I figured we would be, we'd be going down through the vault entrance. That makes sense to me. But I am wrong. Cavalier's leather left arm. Pass. Incendiary harpoon gun. I didn't even see a second legendary. I guess there were two legendaries.
Hey,
Longfellow.
Make it quick.
Need you to hold on to some stuff for me. Don't worry. After this episode, I will definitely be cleaning out my inventory of pretty much everything that I don't want to keep on me.
Quick, will ya?
Oh, she was over here by the elevator. I guess it's not working? Nope. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, we got a bathroom here with another ghoul. Is there? Oh, I thought I heard another one crawling around somewhere. Alright, can't get into the men's room. Didn't even realize I walked into the women's room. My bad. Okay. So this is all very clearly just like the hotel lobby, I guess. It looks like it was a very nice hotel. I like the windows overlooking everything here. Like, this would not have been a cheap hotel to stay at. We got a terminal here. Hotel terminal. Visitor check-in. Construction of the second wing of the premier area of the hotel is still underway. Apologize to patrons about the noise and construction equipment. If necessary, a complimentary meal from the Skyview restaurant can be authorized by a supervisor. Okay, nothing. Upon arrival, all bags and other luggage should be collected from premier visitors and their every request catered to. Assuming they have reservations made in advance, check-in to a suite will be done after entering the vault. A concierge should be assigned to assist the visitor and to guide them to the basement. Passwords are not required to contact the receptionist, Maxwell, but are encouraged to play up the speakeasy feel for the patrons' amusement. Reservations, nothing. Local attractions. Acadia National Park. Open year-round, Acadia National Park is the largest attraction on the island. Visitors can enjoy the rugged beauty of this untouched wilderness. Hunting and fishing licenses can be purchased from the park HQ. Acadia Observatory, that's the synth refuge that we got to go to later. Due to the low light pollution, the Acadia Observatory has a wonderful view of the stars on clear nights. Nightly stargazing tours are available from April to September. As weather permits, reservations should be made in advance as space is limited. Aldersea Day Spa. Visitors can unwind from their exploration of the island at the luxurious Aldersea Day Spa. Featuring a traditional Turkish spa, this local hotspot provides comfort and relaxation in the heart of the natural beauty of the island. and the Vim Pop Factory. A main tradition Vim Pop soda may soon be named the official state soda. Nuka-Cola would like to have a word. Visitors can see a recreation of the original soda factory, predating other nationally known pop brand. Predating Nuka-Cola, apparently. Guided tours of the factory are also available to see how the much-beloved Vim is created and try some of the new flavors. Okay, so that just added some locations to our map. That one's broken, but it probably would have been the same thing if it were working. Alright, so I guess we gotta follow her through here. It said into the basement for the vault, but she's, I guess, going upstairs? Oh, okay. Want to get into here. Probably nothing useful, but it won't hurt to check.
That's it.
I think, did I just hear someone talking?
There's no name.
It might have been Longfellow.
No name, never, no more.
Okay, we're on the second floor. Yeah, he tends to just sing like old shanties and stuff at times. So if you find that annoying, you might not want to have him as a companion. I think that might be the first time he's done it on video, but when I've had the recordings paused or I'm doing something in between, I've definitely heard him sing before. Okay, is this the... Okay, no, this is part of this room. So the room itself doesn't look like it was bad. Oh, going out onto the roof now. Interesting.
Yes.
Powered leather right leg. We're getting a lot of armor and stuff, a lot of legendaries, which is... it's okay, I guess. None of it's worth it, though. I like how she's clearly a pre-war robot, but she understands that she needs to go across the roof through all these pathways that clearly did not exist before the war happened. Like, I get that they're robots and they're probably programmed to, like, look around their surroundings and see all this stuff. But it's just kind of funny to me. I don't know if I was supposed to jump up here or if this is like a complete side area. I should probably just follow her. She might head up there anyway. Where? Where? I hear you? Oh, you're behind me? Oh. That was a good shot. Okay, nothing over here. At least this place is pretty easy to clear. What? 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 I got hit by something, and then I saw like three landmine symbols show up. That was... should I be concerned? Good job, Longfellow. I didn't notice that one. Yeah, I don't know why I suddenly saw 3 mine symbols. That looks like I should go to that building, though. At this rate, I'm not even gonna get into the vault this episode. I'm just busy exploring all of this. I don't know how long the vault section is actually gonna be. This might be split into 2 parts. Keyword on might. You're alive, but I don't know why you didn't get up. I was literally 2 feet away from you. Nuka Cherry, I'll take that. And I guess head upstairs. Trapper's note in this tent. Okay. That was one thing we were looking for. Also, I would like to point out that our inventory is getting full of keys again. Like the service center key, and that's because this keyring mod I have, I don't think it recognizes DLC keys, so it's not automatically putting them in. So that's gonna be fun. Trapper's note. This place is crawling with ghouls. Seems like for every one I kill, 2 more show up. Between that big gear thing and the terminal, I know there's one of those vaults here, but I can't find the damn thing. I'm setting up camp here, and I'll try to push further in tomorrow. So we had a trapper trying to break into the to the vaults, it seems. Okay. At this point, I've probably missed the lunchbox somewhere. Lunchboxes tend to be well hidden.
Well then, what's next?
And it's very possible it was just on a lower level, hidden in a corner or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like I can get in there. I'll follow her around this way because I'm pretty sure she's exiting over there. Yep. Maybe this goes down and then it goes across to there? Because I didn't really see another way over there. I always comment about level design in this game, like as I'm going to places, because it is like something kind of interesting to me. In a way, it's interesting to see how other people lay out their levels, but also make players want to go to certain places, you know? Like here, there's very clearly a set path and you have someone guiding you through it, but then there's a bunch of offshoots and places that you think might be important, but you haven't gone there yet. Is there... What? Why do I keep getting hit? I'm so confused. What the... What? Oh, you were actually behind me. That makes sense. Defiant 44 pistol. The final shot in the magazine deals twice the normal damage. That sounds really cool. But I do think it's weaker than my advanced pistol, so pass. Okay. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, Longfellow, I need you to watch my back better, my guy. Oh my god. There's a lot of ghouls here, and they're all the kind of dangerous ones. Pearl, I don't want to attack you. Okay, that's good enough. I missed. I missed both of the shots on him. I need to heal Stimpak.
This might be a challenge. Still got it.
Excel. Excel is a rare chem that you don't really see that often. Don't know why I took the 38 rounds, I just felt like it. Okay. Usually when there's a glowing one, that means you're towards the end of the level or the dungeon or whatever. Those usually serve as bosses. So we might be almost to the vault.
Got it.
A little bathroom here. This room looks mostly intact. Seems like a good spot to hide a lunchbox. I don't see it, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just assuming I know more about this game than I actually do. Okay, I guess she went downstairs already. Got a Stimpak in there. Make up for the one I used. She went way downstairs. She's already way over there. Okay. There's no way she went through all of these guys and didn't wake up any of them, right? Okay. Oh, this is the walkway over to that building, but it seems it's still kind of blocked here, so maybe we can't get into that building.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in. After you. The elevator is right there.
Okay, so since that definitely leads down into the vault, I'm going to go ahead and pause here and double back and find that lunchbox. Okay, so apparently the lunchbox was here on the first floor behind the reception desk in an advanced locked closet. That's, oh, maybe it's that one that's got the advanced lock. I was just a little surprised. I said advanced locked and it wasn't locked, but maybe it's this one? Yeah. Yeah, basically in a room that I completely missed. It should be right here on the shelf. Easy as that. We got a Nuka Cherry from it. Don't ask me how they fit that very large soda bottle in that tiny lunchbox, but they did somehow. Also, whenever you get to the vault up there, this elevator becomes accessible. So it's a quick way to and from the actual vault elevator, which is very nice.
Basement.
Just opens up here at this set, and here's the one that she's waiting at. Let's head on down. Oh my god. There's actual elevator music? Is this the only elevator in the game that has elevator music? I'm flabbergasted. Oh, hey, Longfellow. You here for the elevator music, dude? We don't get this in the Commonwealth. This is luxury. Oh my god. Oh, that was a little weird texture-wise. Is Pearl just gonna appear down here somewhere? That's normally how this game works. They just kind of appear. They got all the laundry room stuff here as well. Alright, let's open the door. And open the vault. Vault 118.
I'd rather die than be stuck.
Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Why do you need a detective?
Well, there's been a suspicious death in the hotel. We need someone to investigate. Are you the detective we sent for?
Maybe. Tell me what's going on.
There's been a suspicious death. We sent someone for help, but no one has come to help us yet. Are you the detective we sent for?
Okay, I don't think he's going to tell us much more than that until we tell him that, yes, we're the detective.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
I mean, shouldn't the door already be opening? Wasn't that the point of me plugging in my Pip-Boy and pressing the big red button? That usually opens the door. Why do I have to wait for you to open the door this time? Plot hole, am I right? I like how there are tables with chairs set up down there, even though this clearly isn't an enclosed part of the hotel. I guess they used it.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner.
I'm guessing that's Pearl right behind him suddenly.
This is just a disaster.
Oh, that he's also the owner of the
Have a
hotel.
look at the crime scene for clues. And when you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
All right. Is he's just going. Okay, we'll double back here. There's something I want to grab over there. But oh, that wasn't Pearl. That was the concierge. That's the.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
They're robots.
The glory of the thing, the artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. Oh, this is your
Devil in
finest
here.
work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I
a
may,
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Okay, so I don't know if you've caught on.
Welcome
There's
to the
Pearl.
Vault 118 gift shop.
I don't know if you've caught on here, but the entire vault is inhabited by robots. The residents are robo-brains, which means they were living at some point. They willingly had their brains put into the robots. There's a Vault 118 jumpsuit. The funny thing about this is, like, everywhere else that robo-brains show up, they're
No way to
usually
pick this.
insane and murderous. Like, it's just a side effect of having their brain be put in a robot body. The brain still deteriorates over time, so they just become murderous and insane. But for some reason, the robo-brains in this vault are not. And the vault security is clearly Protectrons. So, yeah, this overall is a very interesting vault. There's gonna be a few things I'll point out that are listed as important loot, but as you can tell, most of it is stealing, so I'm not sure what we'll actually be able to get. I guess we'll just start here at the crime scene, though. So this is Ezra Parker.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Okay, had his dome smashed in.
Is this blood?
I would assume that's biogel from the dome. It looks like it trails
Guess
off
someone
that
else
way.
felt the same way about brains and machines as I did.
Before I follow that,
That
I'm
is
just
to say,
looking
I ain't
around.
fond of the
Is that more blood? Is that blood? Or is that just stain? I think that might just be stain. We want to follow this trail here, which looks like it was kind of scraping along on a tread, which means one of the other robo-brains did it. A fence buster.
Yes.
A unique weapon, and clearly not the murder weapon, right? Why would it be?
A baseball bat. What is this doing here?
I'm looking around. I don't really see anything else of note. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are just stains, not actual blood things, but those are actual, not blood, but biogel. You get what I'm saying. Maxwell.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he
Mr.
could be involved,
McKinney, you
do
say?
I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Sounds like I need to investigate Keith McKinney.
I'll be here should you need me.